If you're learning Spanish, then the most important book you need to have is a dictionary. And today we're going to review Merriam-Webster's Spanish-English Dictionary. This dictionary is loaded with great information for beginning, intermediate, and advanced Spanish students. If you flip to the grammar section towards the very beginning of the dictionary, you can see that there is a section on accent marks and how to pronounce and stress the syllables. There's a section on punctuation and capitalization, on articles. It also has a section on different grammar terms. One of the most awesome sections is the conjugation of Spanish verbs. They give you examples of all of the different tenses and also references for all the verbs that you might look up in the terms, how to conjugate them in the different tenses. So let's just say if you look up the verb tener, then you would refer back to number 80 here and it would show you all of the ways to conjugate tener. So there may be other verbs that are conjugated just like tener, so if you look one of those verbs up, it's going to point you back to verb number 80 here in this table, and then you would know how to do all of the verb conjugations. So if you want to look up a word in Spanish and find out the English translations, then, for example, if we wanted to look up the word ir, which means to go in Spanish, we would look under the section in the book between these two words, and ir is going to be the last word on this page. So we look here and we can see all of the different meanings of ir and examples of how ir can be used in different ways in Spanish, and references maybe to even other terms in the dictionary. Ir con, ir para, ir por, ir a para, vamos a ver. So then if we go to the English-Spanish section of the dictionary, we can look up the verb go, or to go in English, and see all of the different Spanish phrases and translations for to go. So you can see that if we look up English to go, look at all these different ways that they're saying to go in Spanish. So it actually takes up a whole other page, all of the phrases and terms in Spanish that use the English verb to go. So we have the Spanish-English terms and the English to Spanish terms. Another section that's super useful is the section on pronouns. It gives a great overview of the different Spanish pronouns and how to use them. It gives examples, different types of adjectives. Towards the end of the book, there's a section on common Spanish abbreviations. There's also a section on Spanish numbers, the cardinal numbers and the ordinal numbers. And there's a section on the nations of the world in English and Spanish. So this book is essential if you're learning Spanish, and for whatever level you're at, this is going to help you and be a great reference for you and strengthen your ability to communicate in Spanish.